You're not burned out. You've just changed. You think you're exhausted, that work, routine, people have drained you, that you've lost your spark, your energy, your drive. But the truth is, you're not broken. You've simply outgrown who you used to be. What you're calling burnout is often not a breakdown. It's a shedding, like a snake losing its old skin. You've outgrown the meaning that used to drive you, but instead of stepping into something new, you're clinging to the old, and it's tearing at the seams. We've been taught to fear burnout like a diagnosis, but more often, it's a message. Your old goals no longer light you up, and new ones haven't formed yet. This isn't the end. It's a shift in direction. What used to inspire you now weighs heavy. Same job, same people, same routine, but inside, you're different. And while you try to keep living the old script, the new you quietly rebels. You didn't lose your energy, you lost the meaning that once fueled it. You used to live from obligation. Then came possibility. Now you're searching for purpose. And if you don't reframe your why, life will feel like clothes that no longer fit. Here's the paradox. Burnout isn't your enemy. It's more honest than motivation. It doesn't lie. It tells you exactly where you've drifted from yourself. Burnout says, stop carrying what no longer fits. We grow even when we don't notice. What once drove you, proving yourself, earning, keeping up, now feels empty. This isn't fatigue, it's evolution. Psychologists call it a shift in values. Your brain isn't tired from doing. It's tired from doing things that no longer mean anything. Imagine you're still running, but the race ended long ago. You just keep going because you're afraid to stop. That's burnout. Motion without meaning. You wake up, check your phone, and feel drained before you've even left bed. Not because you're weak, but because you no longer see yourself in what you're doing. This isn't depression. It's an upgrade. When your old motivation system stops working, your brain cuts access. It's saying, this isn't you anymore. We confuse inner quiet with apathy, but it's not emptiness. It's the pause before a new chapter, like the breath between waves. You don't need to reignite the old fire. You need to find a new one. If you never felt burned out, you might have never changed. Burnout is a reset. It clears the old so you can build the new. Everything in nature evolves. Even your cells regenerate every 7 years. Why should your identity stay the same? A vacation won't solve burnout if you return to the same life. Changing locations doesn't equal changing direction. We say, I need rest, but rest won't restore you if the real exhaustion is in your soul. It's like pouring fuel into a broken engine. The answer isn't doing less, it's doing differently. Not to pause, but to reimagine. Your energy doesn't come from caffeine. It comes from alignment, when what you do matches why you do it. The brain resists meaningless effort. When your actions lack purpose, it shuts down motivation as protection, not failure. It's saying, we're going the wrong way. But you don't hear it because you're too busy being productive. Ask yourself one honest question. If you didn't have to prove anything to anyone, what would you be doing? That's your cure. That's the antivirus. You've grown, but your dreams haven't caught up. You used to chase recognition. Now you crave peace. You used to pursue achievement. Now you want meaning. This isn't failure, it's transition. Society tells you there's something wrong if you stop wanting what you used to want. But there's not. You've evolved. You're not lazy. You're just no longer buying into empty motivation. You find small talk draining. You feel allergic to shallow goals. You want stillness, depth, truth. You're not chasing success. You're seeking alignment. That's not weakness. That's maturity. You stop feeding off validation and start looking inward. To renew, you only need one thing. Stop fearing change. Admit the old chapter is over. Let the silence do its work. Don't rush to fill the space. Real transformation happens in the quiet. The biggest mistake after burnout? Trying to go back. But back doesn't exist. And that's the gift. You're not meant to be who you were. You're meant to become who you are. Burnout strips away the noise. It leaves only what matters. And when meaning returns, so does energy. Not from coffee, not from hustle, but from wholeness. Every time you act in alignment with your true self, your brain rewards you with joy. Burnout doesn't destroy you. It rebirths you. It burns away the fake. The real remains. So don't fear burning out. Fear staying the same. Old you needed validation. New you chooses peace. Old you chased outcomes. New you finds joy in the process. Old you wanted to be someone. New you just wants to be. Growing up isn't about adding more. It's about releasing what no longer serves. Less noise, more truth. When it all feels like it's fallen apart, smile. That's not failure. That's the beginning. You didn't burn out. You became someone new.